What is up, guys? Red Ranger 02 here, and I'm here with another review, and oh boy. This has been a video that I've been looking forward to, honestly, with you guys. I mean, it's not that I hate Samurai. Samurai was a good season. A good, solid season. I honestly love the Samurai Megazord, which I have over here. And if you guys are Power Ranger fans, you know why. I do not have any of the auxiliary Zords, like the Swordfish Zord, the frickin' Beetle Zord, the Octo Zord, or the Tiger Zord. No. I have one Megazord that people love, but then people hate. And me, I'm just one guy that, honestly, I would not, if I could go back, I wouldn't have bought this. I would not have. It's a waste of time, and one of the forms is not proper without the frickin' Octozord. And, oh boy. So I'm going to show you guys the official things, but then I'm going to show you something I like to do with them. So without further ado, let me introduce you guys. You're not seeing things, the Claw Megazord, which is one I'm not actually proud to say I own. I mean, guys like Samurai Megazord, I'm okay with, but there's something about this guy that I just don't like. I don't know if it's his combination with this guy or just his overall toy. And as you can see, one of the antennas is like bent because honestly, this guy, he's kind of dusty. I have him on display. This guy, I just threw in a trunk. Honestly, I want to sell this thing, honestly. But enough. Let's get started with the review. I have to say the coloring is at least good. It is traditional to the Claw, not the Clawzord, to the mecha that Shinken Gold uses in Shinkenger. And honestly, I didn't even like it then. I didn't like it in the show. I didn't like it in Shinkenger. In this, it's just... it's a lobster, essentially. A freaking weird lobster crab thing. With the floppy arm on mine. Articulation-wise, these things can move. And also has very freaking loose connection joints. You can see why I'm starting to get frustrated with this thing. The tail has kind of no articulation, basically, and the pincers can open and close. So, let's get to the actual combination, shall we? First thing you're going to want, you don't have to do this if you follow the traditional instructions, but to avoid the screw holes that they had on the arms and avoid the Clawzord from looking any worse, I actually took off the arms and swapped them. So what you can do is then fold these bits up, then lock into place. And then you take this one, connect it to this side, take the other one, connect it to this side. Just basically, essentially, make sure the screw holes are facing towards the back. Take this freaking weird tail piece off. Disconnect the legs and flip them like this. Flip the feet down. and stand him up. Take off the head. Which then reveals the real head. And you take the hole and the peg that's here, and that little tail piece basically just sits in there. Fold these back. Take the head pieces. This is the one with the hole in it, so it will go here. This one has the peg on it, and so it will go here. And here you have the Claw Megazord. Oh wait! But there's more to this guy. See this connection peg right here? Yeah, it switches the heads. One of which, this head in particular, I cannot form the guy of because it says, oh, you need Octozord to be able to get. I don't want Octozord! Octozord is stupid! Needless to say, I have my own things with this. This is Clawzord Megazord East. I changed this to Claw Megazord North. And I've changed this, which is supposed to be north, into east. Meaning I put the horns all the way down, and I flip these things down. Now this is my personal like for the combination, but the actual combination involves this head right here, which kind of looks like the Samurai Megazord, honestly. But I prefer it with this head. And I'll show you what I like to do with that other one. Right now, we're going to do, what is this, west? Yeah, this is west. Which kind of, he doesn't have eyes, which kind of seems like a blind man's bluff type game. What you do, you fold these things up. You put the claw bits up so that they're poking up like this, but not all the way. And you take the little tail piece, unhook it, and plug it into his hand, and this is Claw Megazord West. And what is this supposed to be exactly? I have no freaking clue. I can't remember this from Shinkanger, what it was. But honestly, like I said, I never liked the Clawzord in either the Japanese version or Bandai America version. Or especially the toy. I've never liked Clawzord. I just... I assume it's supposed to be like a gun or something, I don't know. But honestly, I don't care, we're just going to set it aside. That way it's easier to pull out during the combo between these guys. And now, the other head is Claw Megazord South. Now, if this was the default head, I would not have had a problem with this. Make this light blue the same purplish blue that's right here. And don't do the frickin' rotating head gimmick. Make it possible that he can combine with Octozord. But the one thing give him a proper head instead of this pinwheel thing. The thing I cannot stand is this frickin' wheel. Why? Just why? For Claw Megazord South, put the horns all the way up, so like this, and take these bits off the back. Try not to take this sucker apart. Give me a second. I think my cat is trying to get in my room. Yeah, I heard you. If you guys don't know, I have one cat that stays in my room and one cat that can't come in my room because I have one cat that stays in my room. And they hate each other. Much like I hate the Claw Megazord. Did I say that enough this review? I think so. But what you do is you fold these pieces up, and they become little katana things. Which one doesn't fit into the hand properly because I had it in the trunk. Well, Taylor, that's your fault. Yes, I know, but I never cared for this anyway. They don't even fit into his hands properly half the time. So then you have one good katana, and then maybe you could call this Derpakana. I don't know. So this is Claw Megazord South. Now, what do I like my version of North to be? Let me show you. Take off the arms and switch them with pink and yellow. If you can find a way to put blue and green on here, still cannot find a way. But this is essentially what I like the combination to be. Except it has this head because it kind of looks like the actual Samurai Megazord head. Like if I were to take the helmet off real quick. See? That's his little face right there. That's that. And heck, if you want to, go ahead and give him the freaking katana. A proper katana. These are not katanas. These are sushi freaking swords. I don't know. Whew. But now let's get to the combination between these guys, shall we? Which does not include pink and yellow. Well, it does, but the way where they are in the instructions, it's best just to leave them off and put these stupid pincer arm things back on. Grab the front of the body, the back of it, and split them, which has been happening to me this entire review. Take off the legs, flip these bits up along with the horns right here. Grab this thing, and that will be the head for the new guy. Yeah, kind of ridiculous looking. And basically everything's ready. Now to prep the Samurai Megazord, hold down the head, flip up the body, and take off the legs. Now, if you don't want to lose the helmet, which I'm infamous for losing stuff like this, open up the dragon and then just put the helmet back in, because it can still close up with the helmet inside. Then take the claws or legs, fold these things around, so that way this gold piece is facing these silver bits. Grab this, fold this down, and you want to actually plug this side into the Megazord, because this is facing up and then this is facing the left. Wait, no. You want to put that on the Dragon Zord. God, I confuse where those guys go so many times. Basically, do the exact same thing. The other leg. And then take the Samurai Megazord and plug the legs in like that. And take the body of the Clawzord. You see these little grip bits here? They slide into these pieces here and just hug very loosely around the lion. And you take this little freaking tail piece, stick it directly on the chest. Then there are slots above the Megazord head right here, and then there are these two pegs that are on the back here, and you simply slide clips, pegs into clips, and there, and you lose a dragon foot, and here you have the ridiculous combination with the Claw Megazord and the Samurai Megazord. Excuse me one second. Ah! That was a milk jug, by the way. I didn't actually hit my head. But this guy honestly makes me want to hit my head. I hate it. I mean, it is just a freaking cluster F, and honestly, holds together like complete crap. I love how the legs come off, but then this doesn't. The crucial parts to making him stand come off, but then this. And so now Clawzord will go back in storage. Unless one of you guys for some reason want him. Write a comment on this video saying you would want it. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see all you guys in the next video. Power down.